Dave & Buster's brings you our tale of the tape. Eat, drink, play, watch sports.
Look at the reach advantage for Nathan Coy, but he tends to negate that by moving forward. Will he do that tonight?
Again, here's Michael Williams.
Bellator MMA, along with Pechanga Resort and Casino, experience it all. Now moves to the welterweight tournament, a semi-final round fight set for 3 5-minute rounds and brought to you by AutoZone. Get Duralast Proven Tough, available only at AutoZone. And now, introducing the red corner first at 5'10", weighing in 170.6 pounds. His professional record, 14 victories, 4 defeats, fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida. He hails from Portland, Oregon. Introducing Nathan Soulforce Coy. And across the cage, his opponent tonight fighting out of the blue corner at 5'10", weighing in 170.9 pounds. The undefeated professional tonight brings 10 victories without a defeat. He fights out of St. Cloud, Minnesota, Adam McDonough. In charge of the action, the referee, Mike Beltran.
Sold out crowd in attendance, set for this welterweight tournament semifinal.
All right, gentlemen, first round. You ready to fight? You ready to fight? Head on, let's go.
Round number 1. Our fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
That's what I meant about pushing forward. Nathan Coy has the reach advantage, and it's negated by being very aggressive.
Coy in the red and black trunks, McDonough in the black and blue trunks. Coy right in. Inside trip to the takedown. Coy's so effective on the ground throughout his pro MMA career, Jimmy. NCAA Division I Wrestling All-American while at Oregon State University.
Oregon State, a great program, top wrestling program in the Pac-12.
This is exactly what Coy meant when he told us, my game plan is pressure. Heavy pressure on Adam McDonough.
We'll grab the fence.
Warning by Mike Beltran to McDonough, grabbing the links of the cage. Live on Spike tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, Glory Kickboxing. McDonough looking for wrist control. Collapsing the legs is Coy. That was slick on the inside.
McDonough right now in a Kimura positioning. I'll also go to the switch from here with the cage is in his way. That's what Coy's all about, is pressure. He never lets you off the hook.
Blood on the forehead of Adam McDonough.
He was open by that punch. Just landed, scraped the head, but it's not a bad spot.
See Coy coming forward, putting McDonough on his bike.
Oh, nice hook.
Counter left hand by McDonough.
That's one thing about Coy's style. He tends to keep his chin very high, tends to come in straight. He paid for it there. Problem is he doesn't give you a lot of time to capitalize. I thought he was hurt. He went right at McDonough and clinched.
See Coy trying to control the legs of McDonough. See McDonough looking for wrist control on Coy. Sneaky left hand by Coy. As far as Jimmy, Coy making McDonough fight on the defensive.
He told us this fight would be about pressure. He'd make it about heart and discipline.
McDonough said for his part, stick and move, sprawl and brawl.
That's what he hasn't been able to do. He's been stuck against the fence a lot. Oh, knee caught him coming up.
That was legal. Mike Beltran had no trouble with that knee whatsoever. Saw it as legal.
This time he caught McDonough coming in. Going for the single leg. Good defense by McDonough, but McDonough needs to angle and move. He's been caught against the fence a lot. Coy's been able to catch him with straight-in movement. Watch that hook over the top, though. That's the punch that hurt Coy.
McDonough again trying to counter strike. That was slick by McDonough. Now in on his man.
He's
big
hurt.
right hands and looking to finish is Adam McDonough.
I think he can finish right here, Sean. I think he went out and woke back up. He's still fighting.
A lot of time remaining. 1:05 to go, round number 1. McDonough in search of this finish.
These aren't big shots, but he's got to finish. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in huge trouble, Sean.
Boy, desperation shot, just trying to hold on. His mouthpiece comes out. McDonough senses the end.
But Coy still coming forward.
Boy, going to his wrestling instincts.
But does Coy have time to clear his head? That is the question.
Ferocious right hands delivered unabated by Adam McDonough.
Water.
Time
Stay right
called,
there.
and that's for the
Hurry up,
mouthpiece.
get over here and rinse it out. Don't grab it. Just rinse it out. Put it in your mouth. Let's go. Let's go. Right there. Ready? Time in. Fight.
Good efficient restart by Mike Beltran.
And you see Coy still very much in this fight. I agree with the referee not stopping it. He's still got some fight left in him.
10 seconds.
Final seconds, round number 1 of this welterweight tournament semifinal. And Coy escapes danger.
Good job. Good job. The second round. You ready to fight?
Referee all over
You ready
it.
to fight? Handle, let's go.
Jimmy, your scorecard is brought to you by America's Navy, a global force for good.
I thought Nathan Coy almost stopped in that opening round. I gave it to Adam McDonough, 10-9, and he's in trouble again early.
Coy again rocked.
When you go out like he went out in that first round, you take that kind of a beating, a minute is not going to get your
Huge
wits
left
back.
hand, and that is it. Mike Beltran sees enough, and the walk-away left-handed knockout. Adam McDonough literally punches his way through to the welterweight tournament final.
I completely agree with that stoppage. He had taken some bad punches. He went down on that left hand. That's just went to the well too many times. He's still wobbly. Good call by the referee. Very good call.
Adam McDonough now 11-0 in his pro MMA career with 9 finishes. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the end comes officially 30 seconds into round number 2. The winner by knockout, earning his place in the welterweight tournament finals, Adam Big Gunner McDonough.
Jimmy's in the cage.
I'm here with the winner, Adam Big Gunner McDonough. I have to know what you were thinking at the end of that first round. You had hurt him bad. He was able to clinch and survive and see the second round. What were you thinking going back to your stool?
Round 2, baby. Let's finish the fight.
You knew he wouldn't have time to recover. Was it about turning it on early, testing his chin? What were you thinking at the start of that second round?
You know, Nate Coy, in my opinion, is one of the most underrated welterweights in the world. I knew he was tough. I knew he was resilient. He's been in there with some of the best. I was just going to keep my calm, cool composure and just kind of go from there. And, you know, whatever happened in that second round, I knew I needed to win 2 of the 3 rounds. So that's what I was off to do.
Now, the left hook that finally dropped him, that finally stopped the fight, did it feel like that was the punch? Had you hit him with harder shots before? Was it up to the referee? Tell me what's going on in your head, man.
Yeah, we watched a lot of video. My coaches, Brock Larson, Chris Cacone, Tony Martin, all my team at Get Some, and the Seller Fight Gym. We watched a lot of fight video. We knew that left hand was there. So we drilled it and drilled it and drilled it and drilled it. And boy, that baby was on point tonight.
Now, Andre Koreshkov, Sam Oropeza, fighting for a chance to fight you in the finals. Tell me what you think of that fight.
Hey, man, both of them are complete studs. You know, that's what Bellator does. They put the best of the best in here and may the best man win. That's why I love the tournament format. That's why it's perfect for me. So thanks, Bjorn Rebney. Thanks, all of Bellator, crew, staff. Everybody's been amazing. And, man, don't be confused by my niceness, because I'm coming to win this thing.
Oh, Bellator's not confused by your niceness. Great job reaching the finals. Give it up for Adam McDonough, ladies and gentlemen.